let's talk about tower defense games, where we must survive, strategize our way around enemy hordes, and essentially construct towers capable of repelling any threat. Alright, let's dive in. Rogue Tower is a tower defense game with rogue-like elements and a path that continuously expands, which you can influence. You will unlock new towers, buildings, and path directions as you expand to influence your levels. The game plays just as it appears: simple, fun, and addictive. It may have flaws such as bugs, a challenging difficulty curve, and occasionally lengthy gameplay. Nonetheless, it's a fun game to have on the side. Bloons TD is one of the most popular tower defense game, or should I say monkey tower defense game, in its category. In its 6th installment, it still offers the same simple monkey tower defense experience with quests, boss battles, and a variety of maps. The game will be enjoyable for both enthusiasts and newcomers to the genre. With its simple gameplay yet good learning curve and depth, BTD6 captures the enjoyment of tower defense game for any skill level. Maybe ask your friends for 4 players co-op experience also. Legion TD originated as a popular Warcraft 3 mod back in the day and has since evolved into a full-fledged game of its own. In this game, you can choose from 8 legions, each with its unique strengths, and defend your lane against enemies either solo or with up to 8 players in co-op or PvP mode. The game is relatively easy to pick up, and the sessions are quick yet intense. There is a campaign mode available for those who prefer to play solo, as the community can sometimes be rather harsh. However, it's a fun and polished game that retains its original success. The Perfect Tower 2 mixes small town management with an incremental auto-battler tower defense style. At the moment, it's on early access and still free, but it may become paid title in the future. The gameplay primarily focuses on base building, but as the game progresses, it quickly transitions into an auto-battler format. The mini-games within the game may be enjoyable, or they may tire you out, so you might consider skipping them. While it's a fun game, it can sometimes become overly grindy. Infinitode 2 is a classic tower defense strategy game where your objective is to build an array of towers to protect your base from relentless enemy onslaughts. The game features a retro or old-school graphic style while retaining its addictiveness. It takes the basic tower defense formula and cranks up the gameplay to create a more fun and addictive experience. While it may lack in other aspects such as graphics and story, the charm lies in its humble gameplay elements. While Wall World may not be solely focused on the tower defense genre, it's worth mentioning here. The game offers a procedurally generated mining roguelite with added tower defense elements. Climb this vertical world and survive. The gameplay loop is simple. Drill into holes in the wall to mine, upgrade your gear, and defend yourself against waves of enemies and bosses. The game has a similar premise but offers a slightly different twist compared to Dome Keeper, which we will discuss next. We just discussed Wall World, which may have been inspired by Dome Keeper. In Dome Keeper, you defend your dome against countless aliens. Between attacks, you can dig underground to hunt for valuable resources and powerful artifacts. The gameplay offers addictive roguelike elements, and the mining aspect is interesting. However, there may be little variation between runs, which is unfortunate for a roguelike game. If you can get it on sale, it's definitely worth it. Element TD2 originated as a mod for Warcraft 3, StarCraft 2, and more recently, Dota 2. What makes it special is its focus on incorporating elements into the tower defense genre. Players can combine 6 elements to create 59 unique towers. You can play co-op with up to 8 players in this game, adding an extra layer of interest. Additionally, you can enable roguelike mode to receive random elements. It's definitely one of the most solid TD games on this list if you're looking to try one. The Last Spell is a turn-based RPG with roguelite elements where you must defend a city against hordes of deadly enemies. While the tower defense elements aren't directly stated, they are meticulously covered with RPG and base building aspects. The gameplay is hard and challenging, and you will likely fail often. However, as with roguelite elements, you will carry over some aspects from your runs, leading to meaningful progress. The game is so polished that I believe you will have a lot of fun playing it. Thronefall is a base defense game with an emphasis on minimalism, evident in both its graphics and gameplay. The game is quite simple. Build your base by day and defend it by night. Thronefall strikes a good balance between economy and base defense. If you're seeking a tower defense game that is visually appealing, enjoyable, and easy to get into, Thronefall is an easy recommendation. The only downsides are its relatively short duration and lack of multiplayer. Nonetheless, it is indeed a great game.